Brazilian food. Where do we even start? From the flaky deliciousness of a pastel de queso to the smoky flavors of feijoada, Brazilians do the food scene right. In today's video, we will be exploring some of Brazil's most popular dishes in the two famous cities of Paraty and Rio de Janeiro. Let's start in the chill beach town of Paraty, where the cobblestone streets and wonderful local feel are not the only things that make this city great.
What's up, guys? Throughout this video, we're going to be trying a bunch of Brazilian foods for the first time.
We're starting out today in the city of Paraty at Tempero, Miniero.
It's starting to rain, so let's get inside. All you really need to know in Portuguese is obrigado, which is thank you, and tudo bem, which is all good, and then tudo bem, which is all good. Qual é seu prato brasileiro mais popular? Brasileiro. Bife Acebolabo. Steak with onions. You want that?
I'm getting the Bife Acebolabo, which is steak with onions. So good, and it's only $8 US. Only in Brazil.
Bife Acebolado. This is not the channel for good pronunciations.
So my Bife Acebolado is here and I'm super excited. It also came with a side of rice and beans and Farofa, which are really common side dishes in Brazilian culture. Let's try it. If I can cut it. Really good. The piece of meat is super thin and a little tough, but really good. Salty, savory, the oniony taste on top. These onions are grilled. Look at that. So good. It's awesome steak. So as I said before, we also have Farofa, which is a flour made from dried cassava root, and it's very popular here in Brazil as like a side dish, right? All right, let's try it. Ooh. Not sure if you're supposed to eat it this way, but it's good. It's very similar to breadcrumbs. It's got a little saltiness to it. It does have flavor. I like it. It's kind of garlicky. You can kind of put it on top of things like your steak and stuff and have it. Really good. Now I'm gonna try the rice and beans. Just like the Caribbeans, the Brazilians also really love their rice and beans. Ooh, these are good. They have a much more tangier taste than regular beans. I like it. There's like a sauce or like a barbecue type flavor in it. It's good. You really get a lot for $8 US. It's a really good hearty plate. Now let's move on to the lively, colorful streets of Rio de Janeiro. Along with the crazy parties and world-renowned carnival, they also have a wide range of delicious dishes that we have to try.
All right, next up, we're gonna go to this restaurant here in Rio. Beef is like a huge staple of the Brazilian cuisine. They export 25% of the global beef consumed in the entire world. It's just like a huge thing. So, wouldn't be complete if we didn't try some. For two is okay. Can I see?
Você vai aprender fácil.
Quero.
Brazilian.
I love cheesecake.
It's not cheesecake in what you think it is.
Oh. Since coming to Paraty, today is our anniversary. 3 years together, and it feels like we've been together a lifetime already. Here's to us.
Here's to us.
Cheers.
Fist bump.
Love you.
Love you. So we are at Casa dos Marujos, which translates to the house of two sailors. I'm so excited for my meal. This is one of the meals I was most excited for when looking at Brazilian food, so it's gonna be great. Obrigada. Wow, this is a lot of food. One thing I am realizing about the Brazilian restaurant scene is they do their portion sizes big. I'm so excited about my feijoada. Feijoada is a beef, bean, and pork stew, and it derives from the word feijão, which means beans, and they normally have it with rice, chopped kale, and orange slices on top. So I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything, and I'm gonna get the stew. So much stew. Looks like there's bones in here. I gotta sift through. That is a big spoonful. Let's try it. Wow. really good. Tastes tangy, barbecuey. You can definitely taste the pork in there. It's warm, juicy. It's like a whole pot roast and a whole salami slapped in a bunch of beans. That's what this is. Oh my word. The beef in this is amazing. It's got like a kick.
That kale, super good. Love it. Do I have some food on my face? That kale is super good. Definitely good flavors there. Anyone that has kale too, you know, such a healthy food. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Also, I forgot to mention we have classic Farofa, just like we did in our first dish in Paraty, to put on top.
Okay, I'm having this Pastel de Queso, which technically translates to cheesecake, but I guess it's more of like a crusty empanada, samosa kind of little, what is this, like a dumpling? And the outer layer, they say it's called like a crust. They don't know where it comes from, but they think it might have been derived from the spring roll wrapper that Chinese immigrants brought to Brazil. So there's that, and then this one's full of cheese, Pastel de Queso. Like I was expecting just cheese and bread, and that's what it is, but it really tastes good. I think they use a strong cheese in there, like a nice mozzarella. It's like a cheese pizza, minus the sauce.
All right, now we're moving on to dessert with Brigadeiros, which are basically Brazilian fudge balls with sprinkles on top. Yummy. Let's try it. Super gooey. With the sprinkles though, it's like a crunch. So like you crunch into it and then you get the nice goo. So chocolatey, really delicious. Sugary too.
So they say this is a classic staple at a lot of kids' birthday parties here in Brazil. And it's named Brigadeiro because a brigadier, someone in the military, ran for office in like the 60s. Didn't make it, but a fan made a sweet named after him. It stuck, and now Brigadeiros are here today. Look at that. Tastes kind of like cake frosting, but thicker, and then covered in sprinkles. That is really good. Can I finish this? Mm-hmm. I got sprinkles in my mic. Okay. Last dish of the day is an acai smoothie. So acai berries are a fruit that comes from the acai palm, which is a palm tree that grows native here in Brazil. You've probably heard acai before. There's acai bowls and acai smoothies. They've been a staple in the diet for hundreds of years, and yeah, they're popular in the modern century too. I don't think I've ever had acai before. I also got grains and cacao, so cocoa, chocolate. Super fresh. You can taste the berry. Kind of tastes like blueberry. It tastes more like a thick juice. Not quite smoothie level, but super refreshing. They say it's a superfood. Gonna get jacked.
All right, guys, that's the food tour. We had so much fun eating this food. We hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you for the next one.